Hello, everyone. My name is William Parker, and this is a brand new group of videos. We're going to go through what I call the basics of singing. So, we're going to do a bit of a longer type of workout for our voice. So, if you're here and you're at this video, it's because you are either beginning to sing or you're trying to redo some of the basics to kind of just make sure that you're still doing what you did when you first learned to sing. In this video, we're going to talk about breathing and the importance of breathing correctly, and then do a couple of exercise. This video might be a little bit shorter than most of the videos that we'll be doing. However, it is definitely a staple and a foundation that you're going to have to build upon if you're going to become a good singer. Now, when I say becoming a good singer, the things that I'm talking about are being able to sing without pain in the actual throat and the voice box, being able to sing with a clear sound, being able to sing on pitch, being able to sing for a longer duration of time without having vocal fatigue. All of these things are things that will let us know if we're singing properly or if we're maybe not singing the right way. So, before we begin, let's take a second to warm up. It's very important that we warm up every time we sing so that the voice doesn't have any chance of getting hurt. Just like you would warm up when you go to do an exercise or workout, you need to warm up your voice. So, really quickly on La, we're going up and down 5 note scales. So, our first note, La, 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 la. Your turn. La, 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 la. Up a half step. La, 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 la. Your turn. La, 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 la. Good. Half step. La, 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 la. Your turn. La, 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 la. Next one. La, 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 la. Your turn. La, 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 la. Two more. La, 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 la. Your turn. La 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 la. Last one. La 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 la. Your turn. La 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 la. Good. Now, if we didn't quite get all those pitches yet, or we were having a hard time seeing the ah vowel, that's okay. This is a video focusing on breathing. We'll worry about those things in videos to come. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about breathing. So when you're a singer and you're breathing, what you don't want to do is this. Watch. If I'm lifting my chest up and my shoulders up when I breathe, I'm not actually filling up the air in my lungs the way I could. In fact, what we're kind of doing is the equivalent of squeezing toothpaste from the middle of the toothpaste tube. We're only using the top part of the lungs. We're not getting a full expansion. So what you want to do is to fill up and then now what I'm trying to show you is where we're filling up. So the lungs are situated here, right? They start here. They look they're interesting if you see a picture of them, and they run all the way down through the rib cage. There's a pancake-like muscle called the diaphragm that just kind of sits there, that runs across it. We want to fill up this whole area. So to make sure that we're breathing the right way, interlace your fingers like this. Not like this, not like this, just enough so that you actually see that there's movement. We're going to put it right here, right below our chest. So this is my chest. Here's the diaphragm. Putting it right here. We're going to breathe in and out several times. When you breathed with me, were you able to feel your fingers come apart and come together? If you did, then you're using the right part of your body, the diaphragm, for deep breathing. If you didn't and it stayed like this, it's possible you were doing this. We want to avoid doing this as much as possible. Okay. If you are still breathing with your chest up like that, one thing you could do is lay down on the ground. When you lay down, put a book on your stomach right about that spot where I had your hands, and then start to breathe. You should see the book raise and lower, raise and lower. When you see that happen, you know that you're breathing the right way. Then try to do the same thing as you sit up or stand up. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to breathe, how deep the breathing should be. How do we train ourselves to breathe? Well, we're going to go ahead and do a couple exercises to help us do that. So the first thing we're going to do is breathing in for 4 counts and out for 4 counts. Now, why 4 counts? Most music that we encounter as singers is written in what's called 4/4 time, which means that we have four beats, and each measure has four beats, excuse me, and our quarter notes get the beat. We're used to counting to fours when we sing. Once we do that, we're going to breathe in for 4 and then breathe out for 8, and then we're going to go for the gold. Breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 16. Our tempo is going to be pretty steady. So as you hear the tempo, you're going to breathe in, and after 4 counts, you'll breathe out again. Here we go. Breathe in for 4. Out for 4. Stop. I'm going to keep snapping so we keep the tempo. Should have done pretty well. Most people can breathe in and out for 4 counts. Let's breathe in for 4 and out for 8. 1, 2, breathe in for 4. Out for 8. And stop. How'd we do? Should have done pretty well on that too. It's very rare that people have a hard time with going to 8. However, if you're younger and your lungs aren't developed yet, or you're older, or you've been smoking, breathing out to 8 may take a little bit of time. Let's go for 16. If you can't make it to 16, just stop. I don't want you to pass out during your breathing drill. Breathe in 4, out for 16. And stop. How did you do? Now, in your personal practice time, when you do this on your own, you can use what's called a metronome and set it for 100 beats per minute. You'll just see it'll have a little sign of a quarter note. Quarter notes are those dark in notes with a stem. You'll set it for 100 beats. That's our medium tempo, the one we did today. If you can't make it to 16, you can always try to do 12 first and then go to 16. So you'll notice we're doing multiples of 4, 4, 8, 12, 16. The reason why our big goal is 16 is because in most music, we're interested in 4-bar phrasing, meaning that every 4 bars, you breathe. That's 16 beats. So that's why we're practicing singing out for 16 beats. All right, let's move on to our secondary breathing drill. If this breathing drill doesn't quite work for you, or you mastered it and you want something a little bit more challenging, we can do our 5-note scale, but we'll loop our 5-note scale. So the first thing we'll do is we'll loop that scale 3 times. Let's try it. It sounds like this. La, la. Try it with me. 1, 2, here we go. La. Now our 5-note scale is usually sung in 1/8 notes. So the tempo might sound really slow to you, but remember, you're singing 2 notes for each one of those clicks. All right, let's add another scale. Let's do it 4 times in a row. La. Your turn. La. How'd you do? If you did good, go ahead and add this last one. We're going to do 5 in this video. Now, I've had students add all the way up to 8. Here's my beef with that. If you can do that up to 8 times, this isn't a hard enough drill. All right, here we go. 5 times. La. Again, we're only taking 1 breath. Let's see if you can do it for 5 times. Sing with me. 1, 2, here we go. La. Stop. How'd you do? Did you do a good job? Did you have a hard time? You can do this as many times as you need to during your practice time. Now remember, practice time should not really exceed more than an hour a day, just like you would do a workout. You don't want to do a workout for 3 hours and then not work out for the rest of the week. It wouldn't work. You don't want to do a singing workout for 3 hours in one day, but not for the rest of the week. There wouldn't be a change to your voice. All right, so we've done our breathing using our 4 to 16. We've done our 5-note scales and adding repetition. The next thing I like to do is called the circle drill. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you've heard of the circle drill. We've done it in previous videos. What's difficult about this is these notes are a bit more challenging, so this is for somebody who's a little bit more advanced. What we're going to do is go up a major triad and down a diminished triad. What that means is you have a very major sound going up and a diminished sound going down. On la, 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 and then back down, la, la, la. Try that. La, 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 la. One more time. One more time. Let's do it. La, 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 la. The goal is to be able to slur, which means we only use one L, and to be able to sing it 3 times in a row. Let's do it first, the whole thing with all the L's, without slurring. La, 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 la. Try it. La, 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 la. Now let's slur it. This means we're only going to sing one L, but we're still going to sing the notes. So our voice is going to stay open with the ah vowel. La. Try it again. La. Now it's morning today where I'm filming, so you're going to hear in my voice, especially at the top, kind of an airy sound. That's because my voice is still waking up. If it was later at night, I'd probably have a harder time hitting the lower note. Depending on what time it is when you practice, will affect your voice, just kind of like the rest of your body. Did you ever notice when you wake up, your body's not necessarily ready to go and do things? Or at night, your body isn't necessarily ready to relax and calm down yet. So make sure when you're practicing that you're picking a time of day where you feel comfortable, where your body's ready to go, but not too ready. Just enough. All right, let's loop this 3 times in a row. One breath. La. All right, give it a try. Nice and slow. La. How'd you do? Let's do it one more time. All right, here we go. La. Now, I had a break in my voice on that one. How did you do? One thing that can happen when you have a break in your voice, again, it's morning for me, the voice is still tight, so I haven't done some of the other warm-ups I would typically do, which is something we'll cover in a different video. However, I didn't breathe in. Did you make it through without breathing in? This drill can be expanded to 5 times, but for added difficulty, you could actually slow it down. Let's slow it down just a little bit 3 times through to feel what it would feel like to move on in this drill, to add more breathing time. This is the tempo now. Ready? La. It's only a little bit slower. The notes that you're singing are called triplets, which means we're fitting 3 notes into every snap. Can you try it? Ready? Go. La. How'd you do? Did you do well? This is a great one to keep in your practice rotation. All right, one more thing to do for our breathing. I have something that I call an advanced breathing drill. What I do with my students is break it up into small pieces until we can do the whole drill without stopping. So, the advanced breathing drill starts really simple. First, we do a 5-note scale. La. You try. La. Good job. Now we're going to add a whole scale to that. Those are 8 notes. La. Try not to breathe. Even if you do break like I did, I pause so you can hear the difference between up and down. Let's try it. La. Okay, let's put the 5 and the 8 together. La. Good. Now we're going to add a scale with a 9th. That is 1 extra note. There are 9 notes. La. Oh no, what happened? Well, I can tell you what happened. One of the things I did was I just tightened up. So let me sing it properly for you this time, and I apologize. I do like to keep accidents like that in my videos so you can hear something that might actually happen to your voice. I just had a cold. So again, everything is tight here. So what I'm going to do to make a change, to make it sound better, is add a little bit more air and bring my chin down. La. There we go. Try it with me. La. All right, can we do the 5, the 8, and the 9 all at once? La, la. Okay, let's go ahead and add the 11th scale. This time we're going up 2 more notes. Let's try it. Sounds like this. La. Try just that 11th scale with me. La. Good. We're going to add the 5, the 8, the 9, and the 11. Here we go. La. All right. Your turn. La. Good. Were you able to get through it all? If not, that's okay. You can always rewind and try it again with me and try it on your own. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to sing 3 steps up, 3 steps down, and a triad. La. Sorry, I meant 5 steps up and 5 steps down. It's been a while since I've done this drill because a lot of my students are a little bit more advanced, so we haven't done a lot of breathing drill. Let's do that last part. 5-note scale with a 3-note triad. La. Easy? We'll see. 5 notes, 8 notes, 9 notes, 11 notes, 5 notes, and a 3-note triad. Sounds like this. La. Woo, that's a lot. Can you do it? Do it with me. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. La. That was a bit much. Should we try it one more time? Do it once more. 1, 2, here we go. La. Did you make it all the way through with one breath? I hope you did. If you didn't, you can break them up into the pieces like we did. You could do part 1 is just 5, part 2 is 5 plus 8, part 3 is 5 plus 8 plus 9, then part 4, 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11, then 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11 plus 5, and 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 11 plus 5 plus 3 notes. I know that's a lot of math, but all we're doing is adding the small pieces together. If doing the whole thing wasn't challenging enough for you, you can always slow it down. All right, so you've reached the end. We've done breathing for 4, out for 4, out for 8, out for 12. We've done our 5-note scales in multiple loops. We've done our circle drill, and we just did our advanced breathing drill. Don't do all of these in one practice time because you might need to work on other things besides just breathing. But you can do a couple of these. I recommend doing breathing drills right after warm-ups and then work on what else you're going to work on that day. At the end of a practice session or a video session, what you want to do is to warm your voice down. Today we're going to do a really easy one. We're just going to sing me. We're going to go down a couple times on me, descending 5-note scales only. Me, try it, me, down, me. Try it, me. Down, me. Your turn, me. Down, me. Your turn, me. One more, me. Your turn, me. The goal is to get lower so that the vibrations in our voice are a little bit more slow. High notes take high vibration, which can cause tightening. Low notes take low vibrations, which can cause a loosening. Don't go too fast. We don't want to go me, me, me. If you do that, you're just going to tighten your voice back up. All right, well, you've made it through the breathing session today. I hope that you're able to learn something, that you're able to use this in your practice time. And I will see you in our next video. I'll try to do these once a week. Our next topic, if you're following this in an order, will actually be our vowels. Trying to make sure we have the right vowel shapes in our mouth and making sure that we have nice and clear sounds that are coming out. Thank you for watching so much. I hope you like and subscribe and share with your friends who are starting to learn how to sing. This is something that's really good for anyone who sings. Just get you back into a proper breathing technique. Then we'll get into, as I said, more things as we progress. I hope you have a great week and keep singing. Bye.